It was 1997 actually, and we'd both come to Hong Kong from England, and he was in the DJ scene and I was getting into the DJ scene as well, and we met through mutual friends and we started hanging out and partying really, and we got to know each other quite well through those times.
打桌球的一个爸爸，那就看到一个高高头发站起来白白的一个外籍人士。
I met him a few years ago through my mother, commissioned to do a painting, a portrait, and she didn't want one of herself. She put me forward against my will.
Oh yeah, I remember him making a comment about seeing an article I wrote in a magazine and how he liked my writing, and I talked back about how I liked his paintings. And he was a guy that, you know, I'd seen around and seen his work and kind of appreciated from afar, and then when we started talking about mutually respecting each other's work, there was kind of an instant connection, and from that point on I think we became really close friends.
呢個 artist 對我嚟講好重要，佢影響咗好多，我同佢一齊做咗好多嘢，經歷咗好多次展覽。
A few years ago, asking for me to model for him, and of course, you know, I said yes because you know he was quite accomplished.
呢個展覽嗰個畫家到底係邊個嚟㗎？係香港啊定係外國人嚟㗎？佢啲畫喺邊度？我想睇下喎咁樣，於是乎就認識咗嗰位畫家啦。
He was good friends with my boyfriend, so we decided we'd go on a ski trip together. You know, had some good times, snowboarding.
At a Halloween party.
Met him quite a couple of years ago, and first of all, I thought he's a dick.
I think we met in the pub.
And then I realized that he's actually a very real, honest person.
在香港大学继续念我的艺術系，那他就是我的教授。
喺一個 party 裏邊，佢係一個 DJ， 咁啊，當時佢喺度放歌打碟，咁我喺度跳舞喺度玩。
There was this one time when he asked me if I wanted to be one of his portrait in his painting, so I thought that's a very cool idea.
Just came to know him from around the way. We're just like music, you know, we all like music, so we got to get to know them, and yeah, just partied with them, you know.
In a very small city, you kind of want to meet the characters of the city, and so I felt that I'd met a character.
We had a lot of fun. He was a very funny guy. He really good at telling a joke, really good at telling a story, great sense of humor, and pretty intelligent dude.
即係我第一秒我就好中意啊！佢畫好大，咁咧就畫咗個板仔嘅側面，咁啊全部嗰啲筆鋒咧係發咁。
感覺很微妙，因為我從來沒想到，就是可以看到我喜歡的一幅畫的畫家，就浮現在我眼前，而且還可以跟他交談。
佢俾我感覺佢係一個好人啦，一個好開心、好健談、好多嘢講，大家可以傾好多嘢，音樂啊，講下人生道理啊，溝女啊。
他是一個非常富有藝術天分的，而且非常好玩的一個人，什麼都可以一起談。
I remember going on ski trips or going surfing and just him doing crazy things that I would never done before. And then somehow I'd get involved in it, and then I'd be so happy because he really got me to push myself to take life a little bit further.
I kept chasing my friend around and telling her that this guy was a little crazy or thinking a little differently than what I would normally think. Like, most people think when you break up with somebody that you should be upset or they understand, but he was basically making jokes about it.
When we were talking, he actually cared. He was asking me how, you know, how things were going on in my life and with my career, and just the questions he asked, he really cared, and I felt that.
I guess when I first heard the news that he was sick, I was completely devastated because our friendship was one of those kind where I felt like he was the kind of guy that kind of brought a whole new respect for life to me, and that he really just lived life to the fullest and didn't have a fear in the world.
I came in one day and she looked at me and she had this look in her face, and it only comes about when there's an illness or something that's not right. And so even before she told me, I knew that something was wrong, and my heart and everything just sank.
Knowing the guy is just like, you know, I thought that, oh, hopefully he can go through his sickness, because it's like knowing him, you know that he's strong.
I didn't know how to deal with it, so I never really asked him. And yeah, I just, you know, I thought he would be okay.
Yeah, I think anybody at that age, if they get an illness, you think they're going to bounce straight back.
I always would hope that good things will happen, especially to someone like this who's always had a very good heart and a very sweet soul. So we all expected the best.
I felt really upset because, first of all, I just never really gathered myself to pick up the painting. I don't know why.
It definitely pulled through because just the way he is, you know, he's that, you know, that he's one of those dudes with a spring in his step, you know. So you wouldn't expect anything.
It was pretty devastating, but you know, we were confident. He's a strong dude, so we thought he can make it for sure. If anybody can make it out of all the people that I know, we were like, this guy can make it.
我第一個反應就係佢係真係從事藝術嘅喎，係咪從事藝術嗰啲都有即係呢條命嘅好似？
我聽到佢話佢病咗，我覺得好可惜，因為我哋唔係識咗好耐，我想多啲時間同佢一齊。
第二個反應就係、因為我買咗幅畫，我諗緊會唔會升值呢幅畫？
为什么这么突然？不好受，真的不好受。
我好接受唔到，咁唔知講咩咯，淨係知道哦 shit， 佢病咗，咁我唔知自己可以做啲乜。
I felt really guilty about it because, as a friend, that's the least I could have done. Maybe really send a message or give him a call, and I haven't done it.
后来呢，就听朋友说，原来他病得很严重。
Well, I guess the initial shock really ran deep with a lot of people and everyone, and it's pretty fucked up. What can I say? It's pretty fucked up.
I mean, of all the ways that he could have died, I never thought it was going to be from sickness. I thought it would be from being hit by a car on his motorcycle, or in a terrible snowboarding accident, or something crazy, something just insane. But I didn't think it would be something that could just grab him and just suck the life out of him, pull him away. And that was like the saddest thing to see.
头发呢，全部都剃光了。一看到他，他就开始流眼泪。我觉得到今天都还不可以完全的去接受他已经离开了我们。
即係佢走咗之後咧，咁梗係諗翻起嗰啲見面嗰啲畫面啦。咁原來係所有嘢都可以好快咁消失嘅。
We know that he's going to a better place, you know, like, cause he's just so positive. On the other hand, like, maybe he's just still painting up there, you know, he's still doing his thing, still being sarcastic dick.
He's flying around in the universe doing what he was doing on Earth, so I'm sure he's probably pretty happy up there.